Lestari as a lecturer at S7B in my classroom. And let me introduce myself first. My name is Intan Lestari from S7B class English Education at Universitas Indonesia PBNI. And in this video, I want to explain about theories of learning. Before I explain theories of learning, please give me like, comment, and subscribe to get new information from my YouTube channel. Without any further ado, let's get down to the materials. Let's start with what is theories of learning. Theories of learning is describe how students receive, process, and retain knowledge during learning. Learning theories of learning is one way to fulfill your pedagogical and professional competencies. There are 7 overarching paradigms of learning theories. The first is behaviorism, the second is cognitivism, social learning theory, social constructivism, multiple intelligences, brain-based learning, and humanism. I will explain one by one. Start with behaviorism. Behaviorism is a view which in behavior can be explained by external factors, and behaviorism conditioning can be used as a universal learning process. In behaviorism, the ideas of positive and negative reinforcement are effective tools learning and behavior modification, such as punishment and rewards. Responsibility for student learning rests squarely with teachers and lectures based and highly structured is include of behaviorism in the classroom. In this theory implemented by the when student the first for learn to write, to speak, and to read something. This theory is suitable for the beginner because they are reactive to stimulus given, and the position of student in the learning process. In this learning process, it can be reactive and passive. An example for behaviorism is come in the classroom on time, and then greeting when teacher come in, and always active in class discussion. And last one is always clean under the table when they want to leaving the classroom. And positive reinforcement is example for positive reinforcement is you can give them chocolate if they can implement behaviorism in the classroom. And negative reinforcement is you can take back the chocolate if they fail to implement behaviorism in the classroom. And the next one is there is cognitivism. Cognitivism is a learning based on understanding that focuses on how information is received, organized, stored, and retrieved by the mind. The student's mind, when receptive to new idea, actively processes new information to arrive at an understanding that relies on incorporating prior knowledge and assumption. In this theory, student learns more actively reading text and lecture information. And cognitivism is often to building classroom lessons higher to order thinking skills. An example for activities cognitivism in the classroom is inquiry-oriented projects and provide opportunities for the testing hypothesis, and curiosity is encouraged, and the last one is stage scaffolding. The third is social learning theories. Learning is take place through observation and sensorial experiences. Social learning theory is the basis of movement against violence in media and video games. Social learning is proposed by Albert Bandura emphasize the importance of observation, modeling, and imitating behaviors, and attitudes on emotional reaction to others. And example for activities in the classroom for social learning theories, such as collaborative learning and group work, there is imitating responses and expectation, and the last one is their opportunities to experts in others. And the fourth is social constructivism. Constructivism is the idea that students are responsible to create their own understanding of the world and using what they know based on previous experiences to the process of linking new information to these experiences. And social constructivism is sociologically theory of knowledge according to which human development is socially, and knowledge is constructed through interaction with others. Knowledge is still viewed a conceptualized process with learning seen as the result of interaction with environment and constant testing that we rely on to process information and get new experiences. Students use this experience and new information to construct with their own understanding. An example for social constructivism is like journaling, experiential activities, and collaborative and cooperative learning, and also personal focuses. Next is multiple intelligences. This theory grew out of constructivism and was framed around metacognition. All people are born with 8 intelligences. There are verbal linguistics, visual spatial, logical mathematic, kinesthetic, musical, naturalist, interpersonal, and intrapersonal. And the next is brain-based learning. This theory grew out of neuroscience and constructivism. There are 12 governing principles in brain-based learning. The first is brain is parallel processor, and then whole body is learning, a search of meaning, patterning, emotions are critical, processing of parts and whole, and focus, attention, and peripheral perception, conscious and unconscious process, and several types of memory, and but learning state, challenge and retreats, and the last one is every brain is unique. An example of brain-based learning in classrooms such as opportunities for group learning, regular environmental changes, and then multisensory environment, and opportunities for self-expression and making personal connection to content. And the last one is community-based learning. Okay, the last one is humanism. Humanism is focused on the individual as the asset and subject, that learning is a natural process what helps students to reach self-actualization. In humanistic, whole person approach doesn't recognize change in behavior of change in meaning as evidence of learning. What it relies on is student to fulfilling their potential, and which is done through observation and accumulated experiences. And then in this framework, the teachers as a facilitator rather than didactic teaching. Humanistic belief that role models are the best teachers, and cooperative between teachers and students is are stressed, and then humanistic put high value on student on student accepting responsibility for their own learning, making decision for themselves, and then choosing and initiating activities, and then expressions, feelings, and opinion about what their needs, ability, and preferences. So I think enough for explanation about theories of learning. I'm so sorry if there's any mistake in this video, and thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and see you next video. Bye. Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to like,